Listen. We got breaking news to discuss in the sport of boxing involving Errol Spence Jr. We're gonna break it all down. The whole situation with Fondora. It is a lot happening. The bottom line is the fight has completely fallen apart. Errol Spence has made a tweet in terms of his future, and he says that he will be back when he's ready. The quote is, "I'll be back when I'm ready." This is coming out from Errol Spence social media account, and it has sent boxing fans into a frenzy. We thought that he was going to be making his epic return um, after getting pretty much broken down, by Terrence Bud Crawford. I mean, nobody wanted to see that for the truth. But I do believe, hopefully, he could make a return. It's just all about what he looks like in that return. He's 28-1. A lot of people believe he's not even ready to fight, after getting beat down like that, the mental, and then it is a lot. So I had to bring my man Phonics in the house. What in the world is going on here with Errol Spence? You have a lot of people speaking out. What's your thoughts on the situation and the future of the truth?
Well, yo, it's the fact is this. Even after getting his behind demolished by Terrence Bud Crawford, he still thinks that he's this big fish that he was calling himself. So he feels like he can call the shots. Little does he know that boxing is somewhat of a dying sport, and fans are not going to stick around. He's lucky if he has a handful of fans who held him down since that loss. I used to be a big fan of Errol Spence when he was coming up, man. PBC, fighting on Fox, man, on regular TV, Saturday nights, man. You couldn't, yo, he was always fighting. Then once he started getting those big fights and winning belts, he got arrogant. So let him keep it up. He can come back when he want. He just better hope the money and the fans is there. Because if they not, then it's a wrap for his career. And I hope he did right by his money. That's all I gotta say. Him, the Shakur Steve, all these other boxers who feel like they can keep taking time off and the fans is just gonna deal with it. We're not. We'll just move on.
Yeah, you're right about that. I totally agree with you. Errol Spence, he's got some decisions to make. Um, it's- what happened with was he afraid of Fondora? Do you think that what happened there?
Well, if he was, he should have never announced the fight. I mean, and yo, Fundora's a real crafty fighter, and he's 6'6", man. You talking about Errol Spence is maybe 5'9", 5'10", if that. We talking about that the reach advantage is crazy, but he's been toppled. Fundora's first loss came to a shorter fighter, so yes, it can happen. I don't know what it was, but again, he playing games like he's that guy. You're not that guy anymore, Spence. You're a challenger. You're not a champion. Bud Crawford, he soaked and took all of that out of you. Pause. You know what I'm saying? He took your belts, so you're basically nothing. So this is how you want to go out. Like I said, he's not the only one. Look at the Charlo brothers, man. It's countless people in this boxing game that we're seeing. They playing with us fans, and they think we're gonna stick around. Yo, I honestly forgot about Errol Spence until I saw that tweet. Like he's that irrelevant in boxing right now. Like nobody cares. Okay, so what? You don't fight. Come back when you want. The money or the fans won't be there. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Because look, it's just like I said before. Yo, the Saudi Arabia is taking over boxing, and they hitting dudes with that bank. You know what I'm saying? So the American promoters here, if you can't fill seats, they're not going to pay you any money. So keep it up.
Yeah, I'm with you. You bring up a lot of the whole Saudi situation. How big of an impact, is the whole Saudi Arabia, money? Like, you saying that when a big fight that wants to be made, Saudi making it happen. How have they come in and just made a big time impact on all various of sports? But it seems like they keyed in on boxing. What's your thoughts?
Oh man, because they're killing the game, man. Yo, you know they got golf too with the live tournament. You know what I'm saying? They just paying. massive amounts of money that promoters here aren't paying. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, you go out there, you know what I'm saying? You fight, you might get 15, 20 million. You fight here in the United States, you might get 5 million. I'm sure the taxes and everything is totally different. They're not paying that much taxes on that money out there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a big difference. And like I said, you guarantee to get your bread and you're gonna get paid good money. That's why Bud Crawford is in, he has a good relationship with them. That's where everybody wants to fight at, man. That's where Deontay Wilder, had he hadn't lost that last fight, he was gonna be in a three fight deal. I think it's worth like 30 or 40 million dollars. Don't quote my numbers, but it's somewhere like that. He messed that up. So that's the future. Saudi Arabia is going to be the new Las Vegas, man. And the ones that keep winning, and like Anthony Joshua and all them dudes, they gonna make bank. And the Errol Spences, he gonna go back to fighting on Saturday nights on Fox if they even do that anymore. There's not gonna be any money. So those players, those fighters can keep playing games and keep saying they'll fight when they feel like and they'll do this, and we'll see.
Yeah, I'm with you there. We will see. Do you think that Spence could recover from getting beat up by Terrence Crawford, or do you think this is going to be a career everlasting? He'll never be the same, or what do you think?
I don't think he is the same now. I think he took a real behind whooping. I think those car accidents played a part, and honestly, I think he's done. I mean, the way we heard him talking after that fight, he sounded like Rocky in Rocky Five, like he just slurred words and all of that. And I'm not making fun of him, and that's very, you know what I'm saying. That's you know what I'm saying. That's something to be concerned about. Maybe he just needs to retire. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that's what he might be scared about, man, getting another beat down like that. And yo, that's rightfully so. You know, he's a young man. He has a long life ahead of him. Who wants to live it ended up like, a lot of the great fighters, you know what I'm saying, who chose to keep going on and on. So yeah, he might have to make a decision. But if he gonna do that, just come out and be honest with us. Stop playing games. Don't say you're fighting the man for months and months and months. Now it's getting closer to fighting. Now you're not fighting, and you'll come back when you feel like it. Like you're not talking to us because we'll love you one day and forget you the next day. So it is what it is.
Um, yeah, I totally agree with you there, man. It could get a little tricky, but only time will tell. It is flight sports. We will be bringing nothing but nonstop news, boxing updates, and more. It's crazy. What's all taking place right now. Um, we just got to make see if the fighter happen, man. That's really all I could tell you. But nonetheless. Just subscribe if you want more boxing news, man. We're gonna have Phonics back in the house politicking. Let's get in the comment section. Let's get interactive. It's Flight